Welcome to another segment of the SII Motivational Minutes with your host Dwight Lee. And today we're going to talk about the parable of the talent. And I want to use this in an everyday situation. We all know the story goes, there was one person that had one talent, and then another person that had two talents, and another person that had five talents. And basically, the person with the one talent went and hid his talent. He didn't do anything. The person with the two talents doubled his talent. And the person with the five talent also doubled the talent, got more. And so the lesson is in the person with the one that went and buried it. And when the master came and asked, for accountability, the person with the five talents said, I did this, that, and the other. He multiplied his talents. And the person with the two talents multiplied his talent and was excited about it. And they got the command, well done, good and faithful servant. And then the person with the one, he was in a disempowering state and, said that he knew you was a terrible master and, you reap where you didn't sow and so on and so forth. And basically had a lot of excuses about why he didn't do anything with his talent. And, he received a negative sentence. Well, likewise, in everyday circumstance, what about the parable of our feelings and our thoughts and our words? What are we doing with those? Are we in a disempowering state, listening to the ego saying, you can't do this, you can't do that because you didn't get enough education or you came from this area or that, just excuses? Or are you in a empowering state and saying that my friend so-and-so did this, so I can find what interests me and what I'm good at, what comes natural for me, and I can put all my energy, focus, and concentration and attention on that and make something happen for me too, to receive positive results. The more that we let the ego or the unevolved self dictate, mandate, and orchestrate our lives, we're going to be a lot like the gentleman with the one talent. We're not going to be productive. And so it will behoove you to be more like the person with the two talents that multiplied it and the person with the five talents that multiplied it. You can be stripped down to your internal attitudes. You know that you have a lower self and you have a higher self. So above the ego, you have an evolved self, your higher self. You have intuition. You have imagination. There's many resources that are available to you to help you on your journey. So I'm asking you, discontinue being in a disempowering state. Discontinue burying your talents and gifts and make a decision. Making a decision doesn't cost money. Making a decision is not too much of a challenge. It's not too difficult. It's not hard. Make a decision to figure out what you want. What do you want in this life? Then make a decision to be of service and to show up for yourself 100%. Rain, sleet, or snow. Show up for yourself. And then just be of service. Just figure out how you can be of service to people. Add value. And just trust within. Have faith that things will work out for your good. That everything you touch can begin to turn to gold. When you help others, you are helping yourself. We were put here to barter our gifts and talents, to be of service to one another, to add value. That's why we're here. That is why we're here. So plan on, make a commitment to, make a decision, make the selection, choose to be of service and add values to others. I assure you, if you do this, your life will be much, much more sweeter. We've been on another segment of the SII Motivational Minutes with your host, Dwight Lee. And I would like to leave you with the quote. Dr. Joseph Murphy says that you're supposed to flow like a river. You know, it's not impeded by the stones or rocks or grass. You know, it flows around it. It adapts to it. And so that's what you're supposed to do. You're put here to overcome trouble, problems, and challenges. And this is all according to Dr. Joseph Murphy. Thank you.